Okay. Oh wait, Instagram. Go live. Ooh. Why am I so close to everybody's face on Instagram? Ooh. Hello. How you doing? Okay. Okay, let me put this. You're not doing it right? Okay, let's see. Ooh. Go down a bit. Just down, just a bit, just down a bit. Ooh. Ooh. This is so cool. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Don't get too excited. Instagram. Okay. And then where's my Instagram? Hey, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Nope, not Twitch yet. Okay. Hey, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. 1 second. I'm using StreamYard, and Miss StreamYard wants me to open up Instagram in a second window. So I'm like, what? We got to be all different? Okay. So we're going to bring you over here. And then we'll put you right here. That did absolutely nothing. It's okay, though. We're going to go with it. Praise God. And we're going to go down. Your account. Okay. And then comments. That's different. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Oh, goodness. I'm scared to do this, but I'm going to have to call my aunt or mom right quick. Hello? Okay. Danielle, get it together, girl. Get it together. Okay. I don't know how to. Oh, that's me. Okay. Okay. going to go with it. It is what it is. It sucks right now. Just for a moment. Okay, we'll figure that part out. Okay. Okay. Hello. What's up? Okay. Okay, so welcome everyone. I did take that nap, that much needed nap. So I'll give you some quick updates. Number one, my mother did come through with the Chick-fil-A. An hour and a half later. Remember, she was around the corner at Kroger, or passing Kroger. And just so happened that, I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff happened with the traffic light was down. There was an elderly lady that was trying to come out of a parking spot or was parking somewhere. I don't know. She gave me some excuse about it. So that delayed her. And then she had to make a left turn and then a right turn. I said, okay. My fries were cold. My fries were cold. I'm just letting you know. According to me, my fries were cold because, the traffic light was out. Mind you, it's not on the Nextdoor app, because usually, on the Nextdoor app, they will tell you. No, they didn't say anything. Well, maybe she was the first to know. I don't know. We'll just see. Let me see. So, well, 1 second. Oh, jeez. I'm having my little Mr. Rogers moment backwards, though. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? All right. Would you be mine? How you? Oh, the other wig did show up. It did show up. It's in the living room. She's not coming on today. I'll tell you that much. Let's see, how did it hold up? Okay, it did his hair izzle. The shizzle. Let's see. Got together. Sorry, I had to take a nap. I was exhausted. Now, the downside about taking the nap, well, the upside, I regained some energy, do whatever. Downside, she might be up all night. So, okay. I need you to stay. Just stay. Okay. Oops, not yet. Because I want to talk about last name Daddy, first name Trick. That's what I want. That's what I would like to talk about. New comments will appear here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Does that show up everywhere? Okay, that shows up on the YouTube, and I'm forgetting another page though. That's the thing. Okay, so which one are you? Your Facebook. Okay. Hey Facebook. What's up, Book of Faces? Hello to all the cousins and aunties and uncles and my mom and dad's friends and my sirs and the people I like. To the public. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're just starting. This is just starting. This is just random. This is seriously just literally randomness. Just putting it out there. Okay, so I'm still live on Instagram. This is so dope. This is dope. This is dope. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I want to talk about Trick Daddy. That's what I want to talk about. So, all my AKAs that see this, that's live. I mean, that's live. That's online, obviously, because you can see it. My cousins. Please drop in. Please, because I need your point of view. I like your point of view from all the other fellow D9 members. Why? Because it's trending. Just keeping it real. And plus, Trick love the kids. Trick love the kids. Let me add one more channel. Hold on one second. Edit. Boom. Oh, man. Okay. See, they try to get you. See, they're like, you know what? You can stream on one platform, right? We'll give that to you. Oh, you have multiple accounts? Okay, well, why don't you try another platform? We'll give that to you. Oh, you want to try another one? Okay, now you need to upgrade. So I'm on 3, and then I'll have to upgrade. So we're not upgrading right now. Y'all just gotta take turns. Real talk. Just honestly, just take straight up and down turns. Maybe I should do the other one though. But y'all should take turns. Okay, let's get into it. Hold on one moment. This is about to be hilarious, just letting you know. Hey, hold on one second. Let me get Mama in. Hold on. Oh, she don't want to answer the phone. That's messed up. Hello? How you doing today?
And you?
Good. Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
I have you on speakerphone, okay? Okay. So anybody can hear you, just letting you know.
All right, I'll be on my somewhat best behavior.
Okay. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
You've been a member of the D9 for how many years now?
59.
No, how many years have you been a part of the D9?
The peace sign.
D9, divine 9, divine.
Oh, the divine 9. Wait, I think, let me see, 47 years.
And what organization is that?
Or is Zeta Phi Beta? You know what I am.
Okay. Oh. Yes, I do, Auntie. Yes, I do. I would like to know, again, you're on speakerphone, okay? So anybody can hear you.
Okay, you must be around people.
So since you've been in the sorority life for 47 years, can you please tell me, because I've never been to a convention before. I've never been to a boule. I will this year. Do you all, do we normally have talent there?
What do you mean? Like when they have the thing where somebody sing a concert?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do it every time.
Okay. Now, again, you're on speaker. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Can you please tell me your opinion, just your opinion, everything's alleged, about the Alpha Kappa Alpha and the Trick Daddy?
They should have known that. That's just like saying, hey, let's bring Two Live Crew to perform. What did you think that he was going to sing? That was dumb.
Okay. So, Auntie.
Looking at
him. Auntie.
Okay.
You are on speakerphone and you are being heard.
By whom? Who?
The Book of Faces.
Oh, Facebook.
You don't care. You didn't say anything.
I don't care. I'm 60-something years old. I don't give a darn.
Good. You edited that. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it because I don't have a bleep button. So.
No, that's their fault. Why would you hire somebody whose rap is so nasty that you really couldn't play it on the radio? Yes, that was dumb.
Okay, well, maybe there was a playlist, and maybe in the contract he was supposed to have some words bleeped. I don't know.
You talking about a man that still think he famous, that still think he got it, and is arrogant as I don't know what. And you think he gonna go by what you said or what you... Come on. I'm telling you, that's just like hiring Two Live Crew. What, they gonna play Pop That? Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Pop That. Oh, you know. No. Absolutely not. That was whoever did that to either Byron Nine's sister who made that contract. That's their fault. They should be all over her.
Okay, but did you hear her response?
Did I hear the song?
Her response.
What was her response about? We had it in a contract that he wasn't supposed to play certain songs?
Correct.
You talking about Trick Daddy.
Uh-huh.
No, absolutely not.
Well, let
me just put it this way.
Okay, I'm listening.
If somebody from our sorority said, hey, I want to have Two Live Crew and Trick Daddy come, that would be an automatic no for me. Because you can't clean up their song.
You can. You could substitute some of the words and the adjectives and the verbs and stuff. You could substitute that.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Okay, but apparently Uncle Luke came out the next day and he was chilled. He was cool. But how do you feel about Gen X and millennials? Maybe they were the ones that were in the conference room or something, and they were voting on talent, and Gen X and millennials were probably like, hey, let's do Trick Daddy for the 99 and 2000. Like, we could do this.
The 99 2000, but
That's
that was the Trick Daddy.
Well, he was around like later on ish. I'm just saying.
I thought you was talking about the song when they said for the 99 2000.
No, I wasn't talking about Judy.
No. Mm-mm. No, hell, they could have got Nelly if they want to have a record. And and I don't know many of Nelly's songs. Because, I thought he was talking, when he did Air Force One, I thought he was talking about the real Air Force One. I didn't know it was gym shoes to Christopher Tone. So, I'm going to say this. Whoever made that decision, they need to be suspended.
Auntie, allegedly.
You have people my age and older at the bootleg. They don't want to hear that. So they made a mistake. It got out. They tried to say what they had in the contract, but common sense should have told them that Trick Daddy wasn't the one you should have, because Trick Daddy songs were nasty. And again, they should have. That's just like saying, "Hey, let's get 2 Live Crew and Trick Daddy." What do you think they gonna sing?
Okay, so it was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Yeah, it was an error on the people that was on that committee who thought it was a good idea. That was an error. That was a big error.
But I'm just saying, what if in, like, for real, because we're not there, but what if in that contract it did say for Mr. Daddy, Trick, to please keep it rated G, PG, radio version, and even tweak it even more for the radio version of everything. What if maybe it did say that.
It could have possibly said that. I don't doubt AKAs when they said that they had it in a contract that he couldn't do it. But clearly they don't know about Trick Daddy.
Do you know about Trick Daddy, Auntie?
Girl, yes. I remember when I used to watch those reality things, and he was on one of them. Him and what's her name, Trina?
Oh, Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. I watched, I think, that one season he was on, and he could have been on multiple seasons, but it was too ghetto for me. I was like, okay, he don't even need to be on TV talking sometimes. But that's his stance. You got to respect him because he's staying firm on his stance. But it was just not for that crowd, because people that's in their 80s and over, they come to those bootlegs. That was not a good decision that was made.
Okay, just to do.
They made a mistake. They could have got Luda if they wanted to go back in time.
Not back in time.
They could have got 50 Cent. If they wanted to go back, well, not 50 Cent. He probably tried to arm in the leg.
That's another thing. You have budget too. So maybe Daddy, Trick wasn't like first on the list. And then also just to let you know, yes, he's been on multiple seasons of Love and Hip Hop Miami, which its opinion has nothing to do with the opinions here on Candid ConvoZ and Danielle, Janice, and Cupo and Coco Brown.
Well, what I can tell you is, after watching them for a little bit, I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't mind them acting crazy. I don't mind that, but Trick Daddy, that was just the name alone should have told you. So that was their mistake. Whoever was on that committee, whoever signed off of that, they should have played the music, let people hear his music, and everybody probably didn't know. They probably said, well, we could put in a contract. You can't talk about women's feminine parts or what you're gonna do. You can't. That don't mean. Only thing they can do is do a breach of contract with him and not pay. They probably paid him up front.
And
they could go and sue him because he didn't follow the contract if it was in the contract. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to, since those are my divine man sisters, I'm going to say this. I'm going to agree with them, but I don't know if it was in the contract. And I'll be trying. Let me put it this way. If it was our sorority, if it was the woman that's dated Barbados and he's in a contract and they still got him, and he did it anyway, I'll be fighting nationals to sue him and get our money back. Because he breached the contract.
But if you're not on that committee, you wouldn't have, are you going to demand to see the contract? I mean, are they?
If I was their store, I would want to see the contract, and then I would be arguing about taking him to court and getting our money back because he breached the contract.
You wouldn't just let it go?
No, I ain't that kind of person. You know I'm not like that. You know that if it's in a contract, and I know they pay them in 1,000, probably tens of thousands to come and perform. Mm-hmm. I would want my money back.
For that banquet, for that event.
For that event.
For that event.
Sure would.
Okay. Now,
yes, I would. I would take them to court.
Take them to court. Now you
Yeah, but see, and they probably just say, you know, it's not worth it. We'll spend more money in legal fees. But I sure would. I know they got some attorneys, AKA, that could take us behind the court and get that money back and have them pay for legal fees. Now, it may take years to do it, to get it back, but from what I understand, I didn't listen to what was out there on the internet and the songs, but I know Trick Daddy. I know of Trick Daddy's song. I didn't listen to it.
Would you like for me to play a clip for you?
Too gross. It was gross, and I was young then.
Oh, okay.
So it was too gross for me. I couldn't even listen to Two Live Crew because it was too gross for me.
Auntie.
Yeah. You call me a prude if you want to.
I'm not calling you a prude.
I want to hear that.
Okay, I'm not. No. All due respect, I'm not calling you a prude. I'm just saying. I mean, obviously, you helped raise me. I know, but Babyface, Tony Braxton, all the others. But I'm saying.
That's right, Parliament, James Brown.
Yes.
Don't forget them. I took you to see Nancy Wilson.
Very first concert, yes.
Yeah. You know, it's something about. You know, I know times change. You know, NWA changed the rap game to more of a gangster. I said, okay. I just didn't like the B word all the time in the music, and the N word. I didn't like that, but you know, I didn't take as much. I wasn't as offended as I was with these other ones, like the Trick Daddy. Hell, Dirty Old Bastard was cleaner than him. As far as
who? ODB? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen. I'm gonna say something. I'm here for Trick Daddy. I'm here for Trick Daddy. Would I have him perform at the end of the day? It's a business, you know. Also, I wouldn't want that at my corporate event.
No.
But like he said in his you know his clap back, it wasn't anyone's wedding. So like if it was my wedding, I would have been like, okay, yes, you don't know now, I would have been here for it. I get it. I totally get it. I feel like there's some miscommunication going on, and I just feel really bad for the AKAs right now for that, and I feel bad for both parties. I really do. Like,
well, he is Trick Daddy, and you know what you're gonna get when you get Trick Daddy.
But he loves the
Clearly,
kid.
the other people didn't get that booked him. That's not something that I would want to be in my boule and hear. Do you want to have your blank done? And I was like, oh my God. So you got to think about it. My age, I don't want to hear it.
I understand.
You know, I don't think that was the appropriate place for that. Now, had he cleaned up his lyrics, cool. Mm-hmm. But you get what you get with Trick Daddy. He gonna be Trick Daddy.
But he loves the kids.
He probably do. He probably loves the kids.
And then also, I'm sorry, go ahead.
He probably loves the kids. He probably does great things in the community, but it was just not appropriate for that type of event.
Okay, so the ball was just dropped. That's all.
Yeah, so it's a conflict between what they're saying they had in the contract and what he said. Now, I only read one comment of what he said, but if you're going to do Trick Daddy, you're going to get Trick Daddy. You're going to get that Trick Daddy.
That's true.
And you got to be careful.
That's true.
You got to be careful who you bring to those events.
I had a conversation earlier with one of our friends, and he wouldn't let me get out. So what if you all, he stopped me as soon as I said, what if you, it's like, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't happen.
Nope.
So so who's a good talent? Who's a nice talent? Who's an entertainer that's universal for all ages? Besides Frankie, Beverly, and Maze.
Well, it depends on what kind of music you want to hear. If you're going to want to hear some rap, I think anybody outside of Trick Daddy into Lab Crew, if you have an event like that, because of the lyrics of the music, they could have had anyone else. Hell, they could have hired MCM.
Not MC Hammer. I would have been.
Yeah, they could have hired Raheem and Eric B.
Who?
See, yeah, I'm going.
No, I didn't hear you, Auntie. Who?
Raheem and Eric B.
Okay. Okay.
There's so many other rappers. You know, I don't know what their budget is, but they could have had Ludacris. You know, I love me some Ludacris. So
I know you do.
I love me some Ludacris. They could have had so many other rappers. Hell, they could have got Dougie Fresh.
Ooh.
And maybe he could have got Slick Rick with him.
Ooh.
If they want to go back into a little bit of that time. But, they could have got now. His music is clean enough. Even, he would have changed some of the words of his music if necessary. They could have went and got some R&B bands if they needed to. They could have got George Clinton, Parliament, the Funkadelic. They could have got anybody else that would have, if it was in the contract, they would have respected the contract. They could have got Snoop. But I don't know, because Snoop probably won't really sit down.
Right, it's the budget. It's the budget.
So you got to look at who would take a low price budget. And I don't know how and who and what they charge, for a song. They could have got 50 cents. I think he has a reasonable price for like 2-3 songs and call it a day. But doing that, as soon as they would have told me Trick Daddy, I'd be like, I ain't paying for that. You need to deduct that out of my fee.
Okay, well, you know what? That's what it is. I'm just going to toss it up to maybe the budget.
Yeah.
And availability.
Yeah, and availability.
Availability.
Yeah, it could be, who was available and what the budget is, and he may have fit within the budget. We don't know what they have for their budget, so we can't talk about you know, they didn't have enough or not, because we don't know.
We don't know.
But what we do know is, I don't think he was the one that should have been there.
Yeah.
Because of the lyrics of
Yeah.
the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
And plus, Trina wasn't there. Trina wasn't there. And plus, Trina wasn't there.
Yeah,
I gotta see Trina. I mean, I'm not, you know,
Yeah.
there, but I'm just saying, Trina.
Yeah, Trina. Yeah.
You don't know Nan?
Who?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, but I don't. No. And I don't get it. I didn't get it when they said that when I read the headline and they said Trick Daddy performed at the AKA bootleg. I said, now who made that decision? But they probably had it in the contract and they thought he was going to respect it.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that. I was trying to get Mom's opinion as well, because you know you all are you're seasoned, and
and for a seasoned soror of any sorority, we don't want to hear that.
I don't know though.
The most probably didn't like it when it came out in the beginning. You know, we have to slowly transition into the new days. Rap, hip hop, whatever they want to call it. Now we had to transition into that.
Okay. All right. So in other words, if they want to,
like in my day, when rap became known, it was the Sugar Hill Gang. And then we started having Curtis Blow. We started having all other ones. Grandmaster Flash. Those were our rap songs. And it was clean, and they talked about something about it.
Some of the things
that it became ratchet. It became gangster, and then it became ratchet. So it changed over time.
Okay.
And they should have identified the time that they want those to perform.
Auntie. That's what Frat said earlier too. Because Frat mentioned, he was like, you know what? They should have had him come on like towards the end. You don't open up with Trick Daddy.
Now, did they have other people on?
I do not know. That's why I want some of our cousins to come on so they can that are actually Alpha Kappa Alphas, AKAs, and I would like to find out, was there any other talent besides him and Uncle Luke?
I don't know, but they made that decision. They contracted and paid the guy, so they just have to live with that and do some press to clean it up.
Because it's all over my line.
Huh?
It's all over my timeline on TikTok and everything. I'm like, okay, Danielle, why don't you just talk about it? Just talk about it and.
Yeah. But honestly, no. If I was to go to an old school rap concert and they had him on the mic, I would have to call the venue and ask him when is he coming on. Is he coming on first? Then I know I can come in later.
Okay, wait. Auntie. Okay. First of all, thank you so much for censoring yourself. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So do you honestly consider him old school? Am I in that bracket now?
No. Well, yeah, baby, you are. They gonna start calling you auntie when you walk down the street.
They already do.
Yeah. So yeah, you are. You gotta let it go. And even if Frankie Beverly was alive, it would have been a better pick.
Oh, he died?
Girl, Frankie Beverly died last year.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, he sure did.
Yeah. Hell, they should have got somebody like October London, at least.
Who is that?
You know. Oh, God.
October London. Hold on one moment, Auntie.
Yeah.
Hold on, Auntie.
You
Hold on.
gotta listen to him. He sounds like Marvin Gaye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was a vote. Maybe there was a vote, and they're like, okay, which genre of music do you all want to have? Do you want rap, R&B, classical, rock, pop, country? And again, I still think it's down to the availability, maybe the budget, um,
Absolutely.
transportation, yeah, all that transportation, food, all of that, travel fees, all of that. So
yeah. It could have been all the way down to that piece of it.
all the way down. And who knows? Maybe he was a backup of a backup of a backup of a backup.
I don't know. He could have been the main person they wanted to ask, but everybody makes a mistake. That's why we got to look at it. Everybody makes a mistake, and no, Patricia, I wouldn't have voted yes.
Hold on 1 second, Auntie. Hold on. Hello, Mom. Hey, I got Auntie on the phone on 3-way.
Oh, okay.
I'm live.
Okay, you can't curse because she on live, so we have to be nice and think about what you're gonna say. She's discussing the topic of Trick Daddy aka Boulay. I don't think this is one of the podcasts that I need to be on.
No, please, Mom. No. That's Mommy. If Auntie was fine, you'll be just fine. If Auntie was good, you're good.
You don't curse. That's it. Because we just been on a regular call, you know what we would have said.
I know.
I told her. I think it was an error. It could have been a contract error. Maybe he fit within a contract. But anybody that knows Trick Daddy music should know better. Well, when I saw the whole video, I've seen him in there. One guy, he showed the whole damn video, and it looked like they was having fun to me.
Wait, Mom, wait. Do you mind? Are you muffled? Can you take whatever's in front of your mouth away?
I'm not muffled.
You are. If you just take whatever's in front of your mouth, are you laying down or?
Oh, I am laying on my side.
Yeah, and that's where the mouthpiece for the phone is. So can you, if you don't mind adjusting yourself a little bit? Okay, so what were you saying, Mom? You actually saw the footage.
Yes, I saw the footage. Somebody had a whole footage, and it was like they was having fun in the beginning. Everybody was having a great time.
Okay.
I just think it was the younger people. That's the younger people, and they were just having a good time. Times have changed, but yet and still, just the name TRICK alone should have been skipped over everything. Yeah. Just the name alone. But I don't think it was anything wrong. I mean, that's his music. Only one thing. Yeah. They just needed to play Trick Daddy Does the Kids, because that's a fun song. But anything else with Trick Daddy, Even with Uncle Luke. I said the same thing. Two Live Crew. That's like bringing Two Live Crew up there. It's the same thing. It's no different. It should have been a part of the program, period. But this is 2026. Everything is changing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my thing. I was like, clearly, if it was older people on there, no, because we knew who they were. We were around with Two Live Crew, Trick Daddy, old dirty see, we was around with that.
Yeah. But just like the young man said, he said, woo, they're going to give my mama a heart attack in here. Woo. And then all the old people leaving. And then someone said, well, they 60. They be at home in the bed anyway at 10:30.
See,
you know, I don't agree with that.
What about being 60 years old and being in the bed at 10 o'clock?
Yeah, that's what this one guy said on social media. And I mean, just because you're 60, I mean, we don't need to be at home taking care of millennium kids.
Not millennium.
Or whatever you call yourself. You know?
Right.
I mean, we have a life too.
Yes, and that's what I was trying to tell Auntie. I'm like, you don't know who was in that conference room. It could have been somebody in their 60s, 70s, 80s saying, you know what we should do? Let's think out of the box. Uncle Luke and Trick Daddy. Actually, let's focus on Trick Daddy. Have him come out. We'll write a contract for him. He'll only play these songs, and he'll have them edited, even though it's live. He will practice, the edit version, not the radio version, because the radio version still has, a little, And then you know what?
The radio version was clean.
There's no edit version with Trick Daddy, and like you said, he's not performing at a wedding.
True.
This wedding. If he signed the contract, he had honored the contract, but yet and still, he's out there and he's dancing and all the people dancing.
Yeah.
And they were just having a good time, just the older people. And then not only that, some could feel like it's disrespectful.
Right. And that's the key for the older people that don't know who he is, never heard his music. That kind of stuff is caught them off guard.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know Trick Daddy?
A lot of people. There's some people that just go to work and go to church, and that's it. They don't listen to music, rap music, and they don't listen to that. There's a lot of people that don't do it. That's their choice. Just as it is the choice for other people to listen to whatever type of music they want to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't bother me. But some, it could.
So that was I'm sorry, Mom, go ahead.
Sometimes I like loud music, and sometimes the music does be too loud, and I don't know what they're saying. Now, they could have just got T.I. They could have did that.
Okay, you and T.I., Mom, and Auntie, and you and Ludacris. Okay, listen. You have to look at the budget. The budget and availability.
Yeah. Well, he could have got T.I.'s song.
T.I.
He's good.
We couldn't get T.I., but we do have his sons.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for Damani's music. Actually, yeah. I love him actually. So yeah.
But
why does it have to be 8? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mom.
Okay, they could have just went to AI.
Wait. What do you mean they should have went to AI for their talent?
They have people that singing on AI. They just AI, and the music is on point.
Yeah, but they need the person to be there. A lot of that AI is just AI. So, I mean, just like the Abu-Lays, we had, what's the name of that guy that made that song, Ride the Pony?
Genuine?
Oh.
Yeah, we had Genuine one year.
Okay, so the Zetas have Genuine. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And, so, we kind of go through different things like I can't remember who else they had. I don't know if I saw Selena performed or not. I can't remember. That was a while ago for me. But yeah, they had gospel. Well, I think it was Warren Sapp that we had. I can't remember. But we had gospel singers. And it's so much, and today's singers, and it's almost like if we was to get Candid, we would have to say, "Oh, you got to clean up all your lyrics."
If you had to get who? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Like if you get somebody like Cardi B.
Oh, Cardi B. Okay.
I don't think we would be saying. I don't think you should sing WAP. Or can clean that out. But I think she has clean music for radio play.
She does.
Well, all the artists do from back then and even now. I'm just saying.
Trick Daddy don't have any clean music. Trick Daddy, enough said in the discussion. Trick Daddy, the name alone stands out.
But one thing I got to say about him, he said he's gonna be himself, and he wasn't performing at a wedding. And he probably don't know sororities at the time.
Yes, he actually called them a gang. I'm like, okay, dude, respect, please.
Yes, he do. He knows. He said that, he said he has a couple of friends who are AKA.
Well, maybe that's what it was.
He said he have a couple of friends, who are AKAs, and, people like that. Now, I'm going to tell you, I Trick Daddy. I like Trick Daddy. This music don't bother me. I would have been up there with all the young people.
I know you
sure would have.
And I would have been with all the people leaving. I don't want to hear that mess.
The thing is that, I'm just, if I like it, I'm going to rock to it. If I don't like it, then I don't. But I'm just going to do me. I don't care what somebody else do. I'm going to do me. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And that's your choice. But I'm just going to be me.
So do you think all of this should be public, Mom?
What'd you say?
I said, do you think all of this should have been public? Like, do you think they should have had the phones put away so nothing could be shown? Protocol.
No, because we all do that.
Okay.
And we all do that. Whoever's performing, we all do it.
Yeah.
We film it. It shouldn't be no reason why they can't film it. It's the boule. That we're all together, we're having a good time, we're laughing, we're talking, we're excited about the little concert. It was probably the people that didn't know Trick Daddy music.
Right.
That was offended. Now, if I was there or if the day of hiring Trick Daddy, I knew I wouldn't be in that concert because it's too much for me.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so Mom, you would have stayed. Okay, so if our sorority had Trick Daddy, Mom, you would be up front dancing with everybody else. And Auntie, you would be in the back walking out the doors?
Girl, I would have been out the door. I would have laughed. Now, I'm telling you, it was too much. It was too much. Now, I hate to admit this, but I did like Two Live Crew, but it was too vocal for me. I did like some of their songs, but I can't see them performing it.
Because if you listen to it when you're young, and then when you get older, then you don't want to listen to it. It is the only thing that's different is the date, age, and time. It's the time and place for everything, and that Trick Daddy was not in the right place at the right time. It just was not. It was just inappropriate.
Well, Auntie said that if she was part of the committee or something, she would have sued him if he breached the contract.
I thought that if it was in the contract,
that he couldn't say certain words or he had to do a quick version, and he decided to go with the original. I was doing for breach of contract. Yeah, that's a breach of contract. Business is business is no personal against him. That's his music. That needs to make him millions of dollars, famous, everything. I get it. But we signed the contract into AK, and I have to be on the AKA side. I don't think they will make up a lot and say it was in the contract that he couldn't say this, and they can't play this music. And he did it anyway. I was going for my money back. The contract. That's a great. Yeah. Business is business. So all that other stuff just goes out, goes out the window. You sign a contract, you have to honor the contract. But that is it for me. For me, if I was on the committee or had to take a vote, that would have been the first thing would have come out of my mouth. Trick Daddy? No, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, that was the first thing out of my mouth. Because you got to think about the age difference. And like your mom said, some people go to work. Some of them sorority sisters go to work and go to church and come home. And that's it. And it probably offended the older AKA. And it could have offended some of the younger ones too, because a lot of them
Exactly.
They go to work. Hey, everybody just don't hang out. They don't. Yeah. So, but that's pretty much it.
And Mom, Auntie also said, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, baby girl.
And Mom, Auntie also said that she would have demanded for her money back for that particular event.
Yeah. I was like, y'all like give me my money back for this part of the show. I know I would have never got it, but I was like, this is ridiculous.
I think that's going too far.
Trick Daddy. I was like, Trick Daddy? That's all y'all can find. I'm not saying he wasn't good. I'm just saying for me, I don't see him doing a blue light. Yeah, there's confidence. The only song that I think of the Trick Daddy good thing is Trick Daddy Loves Kids. That's it. That's the only song that I know that's not full.
Well, Auntie was saying they should have had Rakim.
Rakim. That was my jam. Eric Benet could have got him.
Eric Benet. Also, no. We're talking about straight rap, not R&B. No.
They could have gotten them.
That's what Auntie said too.
Yeah. They could have gotten them. They probably, I don't know what Snoop Dogg charged or 50 Cent charged, but I'm pretty sure it's up there. It's up there. Could have got Pharrell.
The budget. See, y'all are naming. You're naming like Snoop, Nelly, Pharrell. You're naming.
Yeah, I went all the way back to Rakim. So I'm going way back. They could have got Public Enemy, Fight the Power. They could have got that.
But sometimes, Auntie, once you're done fighting the power, power.
Don't talk about my area.
I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, respectfully, at the end of the day, you're at a banquet and you're done eating. Maybe you want to, pop, do a little, little twerk here and there. That's okay. A classy twerk.
There is no such thing as a classy twerk.
Oh, yes, there is. Your niece could do a classy twerk.
Yeah, I was going to say something. I thought myself.
No. Tell the people. What were you going to say, Auntie? What was you going to say?
Well, you got to have a butt first to do it first.
I have a butt. My butt always makes it in the darn conversations. Why are we silent? Why is there a moment of silence for my butt?
It's yours and it's real. You don't have to go get it deflated, so you good.
Thank you, mommy. But why are we still quiet about my butt, though?
I'm not quiet.
Because I can't say something nice without cussing. But
That's right. Keep it finer.
I'm gonna skip over that one. But
ooh, y'all were doing really good on Instagram, but Instagram cuts off their streams after 1 hour, and they want me to re-add them. I'm not going to do that, but you're still live on Facebook and YouTube. Okay.
I don't know. We live?
Yes, Mom. That's
yeah. I just told her she called me at a good time.
Mommy. Hello?
I'm here.
No, she's here. Okay. All right. So yeah, and I just wanted to call Auntie because I was gonna call Sour Peaches, but
No.
I was like,
you know how she's gonna tell you like a PA.
right. And so I decided to call you two. And because you've been to a boule before, Mom, too, right? Several, because you're about to celebrate 50.
I haven't been to. I've been to the boule watching everybody else go to meetings.
Again, that's my mom, because she's gonna go up to the front and dance with Trick Daddy and them. My auntie is politely clutching her pearls and walking outside.
Yes, I would. When he said the first T word, I've been out of that door. I was like, what kind of, who puts that down? What's wrong?
And then,
like you said, everybody got their favorite artist. Unfortunately, all mine are dead. So, except for George Clinton.
Yeah, they could have got George Clinton.
Come on now.
I mean, George Clinton has the family reunion music, flashlight, the line music. You have that.
But everybody learns. Now they know. I think the AKA handled that with class, and they responded them.
Yes, they did.
They handled that with class.
Yes, they did. I just hope it's not like a back and forth thing, because it's literally all over my timeline. Literally, I'm not even searching for it. I'm like, what is going on? I'm just scrolling and everything shows up.
It'll go away, but it's always going to resurface. It's going to die down, but it's always going to resurface. Now it's going to be on the roster of every comedian. They're going to be making poking fun of it. But they're taking it in stride. It's all in fun. You live and you learn.
Yeah, I just hate that, over some music.
But generations change. And members are changing.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
It's not the same. Membership has changed. And members that you let in, the organization has changed. You have so many people that look at D9 differently. It is for some and not for others. It's for some and not for others, and that's okay.
And just to keep it candid, if they happen to have, for example, Britney Spears, again, some people would have stayed in there and some would have left. So either way, you can't please everyone. I just hate that I just hate that everything was just public.
Well,
I just hate that. I hate that part. And I'm on here talking about it because it's on my timeline. It's everywhere. And I'm like, why? What's the? I get the issue. I get the challenge, but it's just so.
it is what it is. You know, people, certain ages or certain beliefs don't think that was appropriate, and they have a right to their opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's that, and you just can't say everybody that's old should have been at home. They should have been there. But no, you have younger people that, you know, feel the same way. So you can't please everybody. But the bottom line, the whole committee, not just one person, the whole committee, you know, should, you know, just not take the blame for it, but I hope they're not putting it all on one person.
I hope not.
I'm confident that they're not. They probably just talked to the committee. Like we said, we don't know what was included, what was the decision making. So you can't really say they shouldn't have did it, because they probably had discussions on it over all the people they wanted, but just for me, in my opinion, that have been enough. And for me, I'm like, no.
I would have voted no as well. I would have voted no because just the name, and I would feel like he wouldn't be appropriate for the conference or convention, whatever they had.
Okay.
Just the name alone explains trick that you said.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your feedback, both of you all. Thank you for keeping it honest and finer. Hello?
So, are you done with me? Can I go now?
Unless you want to talk about anything else. What do you want to talk? It's called Candid ConvoZ. This is after dark, happy hour, just sitting back, chilling. So if there's anything else you want to talk about.
Because we're going to be hearing about the AKAs for the next couple of weeks or months, and then it's going to carry over because the comedian's going to be using it, in their stand-up. So we're going to be,
Okay.
We're going to be hearing. But one thing they did do.
What did they do?
They gave his career a little boost. Now, people are saying his music, that don't know his music, they want to hear it.
Mom.
So when they go to YouTube, they try to hear let me hear his song. Now they're listening to it. So yeah, he's making a few coins off of it right now. Where his music was semi-retired now.
That's the thing, though. I mean, it wasn't semi-retired. He still gets to play, and he has his own little cooking show and everything. I mean,
but with his music,
you're like he's out there now. Gotcha.
Out there now.
I got you.
I mean, you can. Maybe if you're in Florida, where he is, you probably turn on the radio old school and you hear it like you're in Florida. But now it's all over the world. People listening.
You hear that, Chick Daddy? My mama said you are worldwide now. Okay. Worldwide. You was worldwide before, but you worldwide 2026. That's what my mommy said. My auntie would have walked out. She would have walked out the door. She just would have left. So. But that's auntie. But I bet something's telling me. Actually, I wonder, Auntie. So when no one's around, do you secretly would you secretly play Daddy / Trick?
No, that's what I was, because I wouldn't, play it. I'm not even thinking about it. But now, because I've been in the car, and all of a sudden they're talking about Trick Daddy, then all of a sudden his music come on. And everybody's talking about. So what I'm just saying is the AKA has reboosted his music a little bit.
Come on, AKA's reboosting the people's music. Let's go. Let's go.
Then I've talked about Trick Daddy's music. Nobody was interested in, and not saying no one was interested, but now people are hearing who is Trick Daddy. So of other races that don't know.
She don't about the races into other ethnicities. I'm listening.
No,
yeah.
I'm just, like you said, like Britney Spears has something. Oh, I would wonder, what are they talking about? Yes, I will Google Britney Spears music and see what they're talking about. There you go. Let's put money in her pocket. So, yeah, they put a little bit of change in Trick Daddy's pocket. Not that he needs it, but I know he's not turning it down either.
That part. I mean, he might need it though. Everybody needs it.
Contract is a contract.
That's the okay. See, that's the nosy part of me. Man, like, how did this slip through? And and again, I hate that because on my timeline, I keep showing, I keep repeating it, but also they bring up all the other stuff, and then they bring up other D9 or orgs and mishaps. So it's like,
what about other D9?
We're gonna stay on Trick. But they bring up, like, they'll bring up other situations also within that same organization and things that happened last year. And one post was they went from having the VP to Trick Daddy. And I didn't like that. So I actually made a comment and I'm like, you're right, one doesn't have anything to do with the other. Why would you say that? And I made sure, I didn't like that.
Must have been someone who is not D9. One don't have anything
no,
to do with
that's well, I don't know if that person was D9 or not.
But you got a lot of fake ones that's out there too.
Not the fake ones, Mom. She is cool.
Fake that, I mean, yeah, I'm old school. They're not really D9, but want to be a D9 and pretend that they don't want to be D9, and that's just each his own. But one doesn't have, politics doesn't have anything to do with Trick Daddy. And whoever's there and saw that they don't have anything else to do. But this time they need to go out and vote. That's what they need to do.
Come on with a message, Mommy.
I mean, one doesn't have anything to do with the other.
They need to go out and vote. I love it. I love it.
Stop worrying about Trick Daddy. Go vote.
Go vote. Stop worrying about Trick Daddy and go vote.
Go vote.
Because it's important, right, Mom?
But that's important. Trick Daddy, what everybody's talking about, it took as much interest in what's going on right now instead of Trick Daddy and his youth. Just go vote.
My mom said take that same energy and go to the polls.
And go to the polls.
Go to the polls. Okay, Mom. You better rock the vote.
Trick Daddy loves the polls. Go vote.
Not Trick Daddy loves the polls. Go vote.
Yeah.
Not you being the spokesperson for Mr. Daddy, aka Trick.
He always say go and vote. He said that before.
He did say go vote. You're right.
Yeah. He said go vote.
Trick Daddy.
Always says go vote. Yeah. He's putting all this energy into AKAs, I mean, they were backing up, VP to go vote. People didn't go out and vote.
Are you about to talk politics, Mommy?
I'm not about to talk politics. I'm just saying too much energy into something. They're going to talk about this forever and ever and ever and ever. It's not going away. It's done. And I'm like Sharon, the contract is a contract. But people need to take that same energy and go vote.
Okay, Sora Mommy and Sora Auntie, I appreciate you all coming on here. Again, thank you. I appreciate it. It's really sweet of you all. I'm just testing out this thing. So this is my podcast, the Candid ConvoZ. The other one is with our frat, but he was going to come on, but he wasn't able to today. But yeah, it's more of an after 5. We can say things. It's after work hours. After work hours. So you come back on here, you say your grievances, you laugh, you joke, have a good time. That's it. So I really appreciate you too again, Auntie, coming from Chicago, Illinois. How are things out there? Everything's good?
Everything in Chicago. One day was 20 degrees, the next day was 65. So it's normal.
Okay, so if you all didn't hear her, she said everything's good in Chicago. Shh. And one day is 20 degrees, and the other day is 65 degrees. It's Chicago. Everything's Chicago. All right. And Mom, how are you out there in wherever you are right now?
Right now,
you home? Okay. How's the weather? How are you? How are things down there in Georgia? Like I'm not down here.
It's nice.
It's what?
It's nice.
Okay. So, oh, okay. I just had it. Okay. We have a question for Auntie. Okay. This is Grace from YouTube. She would like to know, what if it was a mashup between Trick Daddy, 2 Live Crew, and Uncle Luke? Would you still stay there since 2 Live Crew was there?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I did enjoy some of 2 Live Crew. Well, Uncle Luke is 2 Live Crew. I enjoyed some of the music. Was it over? Absolutely.
She said absolutely.
But yeah.
Okay. Mom, this question is from 2251. I don't know what that says. 2251 ORCOB. They would like to know, when you go up to the front, when you walk up to the front and Trick Daddy is playing his music, what dance are you actually doing, Mom?
I can't wait to show you. I'm going to have my hand up, and I'm going to be, whatever I feel, that's what I'm going to be doing. Whatever I feel, but it won't be rowdy. I'll keep it classy.
You'll keep it classy. So
it's going to be a dance from the 70s.
A dance from the 70s.
That's the last dance she learned, the football. Like, I'm like, hey, yeah. Hey, that's what we do. Hey, that's my jam. Yeah.
Okay. There's another comment on YouTube from Delta Mommy 1913 2. She would like to know, she says, hello, my fellow D9 sisters. I would like to know if your mother and your auntie, how would they feel if they played Parliament during our time at a boule and had, I'm sorry, had Parliament, let me finish your question. Okay, had Parliament at their boule, and all of a sudden their sorors walked out. And this is from Delta Mommy 1913 to 6.
I will keep saying. Okay.
Well, first of all, I want to say hello back from my mom and auntie.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a funketeer. From the day my sister brought home Chocolate City album, and I took it because it looked like a piece of chocolate, and I played it. I've been a funketeer ever since then. So I will be up there dance. I'm gonna do my funky corner and all that. I'm gonna do all the dances from the 70s.
Oh, okay, Delta Mommy. Delta Mommy says, "Show you right."
I will be up there jamming.
But I
tell Delta Mommy I still go to Parliament Funkadelic concert when they come to Chicago, and I'm up jamming the whole doggone time. The only time I don't dance when they put on Atomic Dog, and that's when the cues take over. What I would do, see, like Parliament Funkadelic, they say do not adjust your radio. That's right. Dun.
Okay, you all have them.
I want to get fucked up. Hey, now I'm gonna have to tell her you can make me turn on my music.
Okay, she said that you all have her. She said you all have her cracking up while she's drinking her glass of wine. She would love to sit back with you all, and then also wait, it's going fast. Wait.
I love the.
Okay, and also, and she said that her question was pertaining mostly like if it was the same situation, but back when you were younger and you saw other stars within our sorority get up and walk out if they had Parliament. So around that time all due respect, Delta Mommy, 1913, 26, Mom, Auntie. So around that time in the 70s when y'all were playing Parliament and everything, and Bootsy Collins, and let's say they showed up at the Boule. Okay, they showed up at the Boule. What would the older sorors like Corliss's mom at that time? What was she doing? Got up and just walked out and left? Like, cause she would be used to like what? Not Frankie Lyman, but like Temptations and stuff.
Okay, like take an example, like if
it was reversed.
It was mom, and she like Corliss's mom.
That's what I'm saying. Corliss's mom. Mm-hmm. Corliss's mom is like, how did I get in this?
Yeah, she was way back in the day, and she walked out.
You think she would walk out?
I can't blame them for walking out. If it's not within their it's not within their spirit. I can't blame them for walking out if they don't want to walk out. I get those stores that left. I mean, the IB-Man stores that left. I get it. I understand it. I probably couldn't live with one of them would have walked out because it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm not saying it's that the people who got them on and wanted to enjoy that kind of music talk. That's what they can do that. But for me, no. And if I was on a committee, I would be like, no, my vote would have been a no. But they already contracted him. It was already up this thing. It just wasn't for me.
Okay. Delta Mommy, 1913. Again, she said she went over Delta Sigma Theta back in 1977, and now her goddaughter just went over as a Delta, and her goddaughter begged her not to get on social media to talk about this, and now here she is with a glass of wine talking to Zetas. Okay.
Young people don't understand. Like, I went over in 1979,
And my sister went over in 1976. We from a different era. We're older. We're going to do what we want to. We're at this age where I don't give a what you think. and keep going. We're going to say what we want to say. We're going to do what we want to do. We are not past. We are not mid to late 60s. Some of us, I'm not going to mention who it is on this call, is in their 70s. So we at this age that we're going to do what we want to. If I had a glass of wine, I'll be sitting down right now too. And now she's going to make me go to the store and go get me some wine.
And the thing is it's just D9 love. Everybody is doing the same thing. It goes right back to what I said. It could be, okay, they're older, that's not what they want to do, that's not what they want to hear, and that's okay. There are younger D9 sorors and fat. It's the same way. That's not they want, they're younger.
Hold on one second. Thank you, Delta Mommy, for the super chat. Auntie, she sent some money for you to get some wine.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, I'm going to go across the street, get me some wine.
But we all, just that younger generation that's going over today, it's the same. Some may want to stay and some may not. It's just your personal choice. And as long as you just, let people be and don't push your ideas and so forth on other people, it's perfectly okay. Some people like jazz, some people like hip hop.
Okay, we have a statement from AKA Ivy, and there's a lot of numbers. 1908. There's a lot of numbers. She says, "Thank you, ladies, for giving your opinion on what's going on with our organization. I'm pretty sure it'll die down soon, but thank you for being respectful, and I love all my D9 sisters."
Oh, that's sweet. We have to all kind of stand together as D9.
That was nice. Thank you.
Yeah, they sit down, they make a decision, they give them a contract that they say, because I'm going to read my D9. And they gave them a contract, we didn't follow it, then they'll take care of it, Everybody makes a mistake. Everybody thinks they're getting what they contract for. But it's true, to blame them as an organization, that should not be on them. They did what they were supposed to do. They had, you had to have a contract in place. They said they had to, I guess it's called writers or whatever it is. And if he went off of line or did what he had to do, then that's something they have to think about legally to go and, get their money back. Or, let it go and let it die out.
Yeah,
that's a decision of that organization.
That's why I said it's going to die out. Just within a couple of weeks or so, it's all going to fade and it's all going to go away. And it's just going to end up with the comedians, going to be the butt of the joke and so forth. And then that's going to fade out, just like everything else. Like I said, take the energy right now and go vote.
Yeah. Now, that's what we need to be talking about, people sitting at home and not voting. That's how we ended up with this idiot and all. That's what we need to be telling people.
Okay, so you have everyone clapping their hands. Rock the vote, D9 vote.
If you guys don't understand the amount of fights that our ancestors for us uncles and great uncles and aunties and great aunties that fought for equal rights, fought for us to get our voting rights. And you sit at home and you don't vote.
after all these people were sprayed with holes and beaten to get us to be able to vote. And you be at home talking about, I don't like neither one of them. Well, pick one that you don't, that you like the least. You got to get up and vote. Because now, and I had heard, I'm sorry to push the subject, but look, I remember going into a store, I don't want to give the convenience store name, and they had a $2 bill with a picture of, I don't even say his name, Orange Julius on it. I told them, no, I don't want it. I said, you take that down, I'll come back. I said, no, I can't support you if you support a man that's a racist, in my opinion.
Okay.
So, if people would got up and voted, we wouldn't be going through what we're going through right now as they voted for Kamala Harris, for Vice President Kamala Harris. We wouldn't be in a war because your friend wants you to go to war. We wouldn't have had any of this going on. But you sit here.
Wait, hold on one second. We're gonna just take a quick pause for a second. I'm getting asked to go back to Instagram, so 1 second.
Is Patel still doing good in Atlanta? I haven't been back over there. But the lines that airfield, there's something that's pretty much everywhere now, so the lines are not long over here.
Okay, we're back on Instagram. Okay. Welcome back, Instagram. Sorry, Instagram only has a 1 hour minimum. 1 hour maximum. So we are back. We on YouTube. So, okay. Okay, welcome back. Okay. Yes, we spoke about Trick Daddy and the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and Incorporated. Also, that's it. Right now, my mother and my aunt, they're saying the same energy. Everyone needs to use the same energy that they have going towards this whole ordeal of AKAs and Trick Daddy and use it to vote. So we're now on voting now. Are we still on voting, you two?
No, no, it's just that I just had a problem with whoever said how whatever the question was about Kamala and then to Trick Daddy, one has nothing to do with the other.
Okay, let me let them know. So, just joining us, one of the comments that I had on my TikTok was the AKAs went from having Kamala to Trick Daddy. What's the problem? What's going on? What's going on? And so my mom was commenting, and she has a problem with that because I didn't like that either. Go ahead, Mom.
One, that it does not have anything to do with the other. Instead of criticizing, AKA, Alpha Kappa Alpha would Incorporated about Trick Daddy, and then talking about VP Kamala Harris, one doesn't have anything to do with the other. Take that same energy that particular person felt or feel and go vote. Get other people up and go vote. And don't wait till the presidential election. Vote at your local election too, because that matters just as much.
Okay.
Because it looks like they're destroying the democracy now, and now he's trying to get our medical. Well, I don't work for the government,
he's trying to get the government employees and retirees and veterans medical records and medicines that they take. And I'm like, isn't that an invasion of privacy? So if you sit at home and you was like, I don't like either one of them, or I feel like getting nothing involved, and now you're angry, you can only be angry at yourself.
And now your sons and grandsons and daughters, have to go into war. I'm just, and here we are talking about chick daddy, and comparing. You can't compare the two. And whoever and open their mouth to just say it.
That's a scapegoat. They do that to try to cause confusion. And that's all that was. It's not Kamala Harris is President Barack Obama. And a lot of times it's just to cause confusion. So,
and yeah, that was a comment that they did not have to make. They could have just kept it to themselves. One has to do with the others.
Hold on one moment, you two. Thank you so much. This is a lace front wig that I threw on yesterday. You all know that I am bald, hence the topic. Hence my username. Cute Bald and Cocoa Brown is brought to you by WIGER. Again, WIGER. You can use them on Amazon. You can find their link on ctrashare.com. Thank you so much. I tried to do it. I tried. My mom came over today and said that I look like I need to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I said, okay, run me the check. And that was it. But go ahead, continue, Auntie. I'm sorry. Why are you laughing? You did say that, Mom. You said my whole look. My whole look was very, very Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I'm sorry, Auntie, go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off. You said that the same, or was that Mom talking? Oh, wait, you have a comment? No, what were you all saying about, what was it?
What you say?
Okay, YouTube is saying, what were you all talking about with Trick Daddy and that sorority? Okay, that sorority is named Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And my aunt and my mom, they were just giving their opinions. They're seasoned within our sorority. They've been around for one for 47 years and one for 50 years. And I just wanted their opinion on what if this happened with our conference convention. Like what? How would they take it? I wanted their point of view. So again, as I have at the bottom, everything is alleged. Everything is our opinion. That's it. So if you want to watch, you have to watch the replay. Got to rewind it back because they said a lot. They said a lot. Shout out to Nelly, Ludacris, Pharrell, Parliament, Bootsy Collins, Funkadelic. Shout out to all y'all. Okay. All right. So we talked about Trick Daddy and AKAs, and you also the power of voting. Anything else, you two? Do you want to talk about your day, Mom?
No.
Okay.
No, she don't need to talk about her day because she'll start cussing.
Yeah, she will. I'm very proud of both of you all. I'm very proud. You just don't understand. And I'm so glad this is live because if I told you we were actually recording this, I would have to edit so much. So thank you.
Why you feel that?
I mean, it'll be the same thing as Sarah Cheryl Underwood was talking.
I'm finer. I don't do those.
Exactly. So.
You piss me off, I will. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm fine. If you take me in, I'm going to go in. And then I'm going to tell you, Jesus loves you at the end.
Okay, Duggar Family 511 says, why are we bringing politics into something that has to do with ethnic sororities and fraternities? Oh.
You're absolutely correct. We shouldn't be doing that. I just wanted to remind people to go home.
Because someone else made a comment and it needed to be addressed properly.
Just in case if you didn't hear, she said that because someone else made the comment, and so it needed to be addressed properly. So it was addressed. Thank you for your comment.
Well, I got to run across the street and go get my wine because Delta 13 made me want some wine.
And she's putting up the wine glasses. She said she's on her third glass. Okay.
Oh, yeah. We need to hang out.
Oh my gosh.
I am gonna go across the street.
And Miss Ivy 1908. Okay, she said that she's now on her very first glass and she's going to get her second glass. She's enjoying this new show. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Cool. Well.
Okay, well then
So you want to say anything else? But I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you guys this for the last time. I don't care what nobody say that's negative. I'm going to defend my divine nine brothers and sisters to the end. If they wrong, I'm going to tell them face to face. I think they wrong. But if I'm on public or anything, I'm going to defend them. Because we all we got.
Okay,
we got family up.
So we have another comment. Blue Power 1981 says, "Oh, I like this. This is within my age group." Wait a minute now. Wait.
Okay.
Oh no. No. I mean, it's for everyone, but I just called my mom and my auntie to get their opinion. Oh, I need to keep them. Well, this is the very first show, so honestly, I'm pretty sure once they hang up, they're both going to take a deep breath and just straight, because they're containing themselves right now. So this is, I'm proud of them. Baby steps. But thank you so much for the comment. We really appreciate that. Oh, okay. Delta Mommy said, yeah, my kind of people. Okay. That's right. Ivy 1908 says the same thing. Ivy 1908. I'm sorry?
Y'all need us. I said they need us. Yeah, because we're going to tell them like the TIE, the truth. That's the old saying, guys, from South Side of Chicago. We tell you like a TIE.
Yes, Blue. My mom is a member. They're both members of, we're all three members of the sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And my mom's been in the sorority for 50 years next month, and my aunt 47 as of last month.
No, yeah, I guess April. Oh, wow.
Yes. So, and I'm just 2 years in, but obviously I grew up around all of them. So, and my dad's a Q. And my cousins are Kappas and AKAs and Deltas. And my godmother's a Delta. And they weren't my original phone call. I was actually going to call my other mentor, but something told me to stop and call them first. So I'm glad I did that.
Yeah.
I was going to call Sarah Peach's mom.
You would have to just connect people.
Oh yes, please like, subscribe, and share. This is impromptu. I want to do this every Monday, Wednesday, and some Fridays, actually around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I was late because I was tired, so I came on at 8:20. but I'm sure they might come back. They might come back, and the concept of the show is just laid back, hot topics. Everything is alleged. Everything is our opinion. You're more than welcome to call in once I get the whole call thing set up, and you're more than welcome to join the live once I get that part set up as well. I can have one more person, but I know I could do like a full panel on here. So, and as the title in the Instagram, it says Hot Topics with the OGs. That's what my auntie.
Well, technically I am. We are
OGs. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say.
I walk down the street, they be like, hey, auntie. I'm like, hey, baby.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I will double check. I will double check with them. Thank you so much for wanting to. I will see what they have. I don't know about the super chats, so I'll see what my mom and my aunt have, and go from there. See what they want to do. I don't think they use Cash App, but if Cash App happens to see this, we would love to have some sponsors.
I'm gonna be honest with you, people on the call. I don't know. It took me forever to learn how to use them. So I still don't know how to use Cash App.
Okay. Auntie said send a MoneyGram via Telegram. and put down her home phone number. And put down her home phone number. I cannot.
Oh.
I cannot.
I'll let you handle that because I just want to let you know I'm on my way to CVS to get you somewhere, and that's your fault that I'm gonna be a little hungover tomorrow.
Well, she said, "Oh my gosh, okay, I'm so sorry." Hey, we're back.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, Delta Mommy said, "Go ahead and get it. We'll still be Delta Mommy. I was gonna get off now. How late are you all trying to stay on the show? This I know I was gonna do after hours, going to sleep and everything. It's supposed to be like an hour show." Delta Mommy says she works from home. Oh, okay. And okay, so we have the AKA and the Delta. They're both saying they work from home. They make their own schedule. They do what they want to do when they want to do, like you all said. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not going to all be on here, and they're going to call their friends to come and join the live chat.
I'm gonna call my friend. No, my friend gone.
No, they're saying they're calling their friends to let them know about this and to jump on.
Hey, you know what? Maybe the next time, maybe you guys could get some recommendations on what you guys want us to talk about. Because I got a whole lot of things. That's my point.
Okay. What's the number? Okay. So we have G2176227 says, "I'm here for the show." Okay, and he did the clap, or they did the clap hands. Delta Mommy said, "Yes, we will still be here." You know what? They can have it. I don't know. I did take a nap today, but I mean, I don't have anything else to talk about right now.
Wait, you don't have nothing to talk about? I feel like we talk a lot. In 5 minutes, you got something to say.
Okay. And everyone's laughing. We got the laughing emojis. We do blue hearts here, white hearts here. But if you're in a Greek organization, you're more than welcome to use your hearts because it's your computer. You can do whatever you want. Okay, we have red hearts. We have pink hearts. Okay. Okay, I am going to kick this person out. Well, 1 second.
Oh, they said something negative.
Yeah, one person. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna let them out. Thank you for the heads up, everyone. I did not see that.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It
want to do negativity.
no. It was actually no. I'm gonna just hold on 1 second, Auntie, before you react. I'm just gonna suspend you just for a little bit, because we can't use that language on here. But my aunt and my mom, they were looking at it from your point of view. We do understand how, you have the politics and you have the D9 and Trick Daddy, and how did that relate to ethnic. But I didn't know you were trying to talk about the D9 in that type of way. So, okay, Delta Mommy, no, I don't want to suspend you. I don't want to suspend you either. Y'all, please don't get me banned.
Yeah, you can't let people.
Okay. All right. We're just gonna.
But when I do look at some podcasts and people just be going off and crazy, and I'm like, why? There's so much going on in everybody's world. We don't need that. That's why I made the comment that I made. I honestly did not like the comment. How are you going to put Vice President Kamala into a conversation about Trick Daddy? They're two different things.
It was more of a racial. It was the way that they worded it. I'm sorry.
You're gonna get that.
Yeah. So I just
that angry and a racist.
Yeah, we just put it to the side. We don't do that. So
I understand. But I mean, that was just a comment that didn't need to be made. Period. One has nothing to do.
Miss Ivy said, "Mom, you do not have to defend yourself. It was already made. That was just straight garbage." Okay. And she is active in the sorority. Okay. All right, Miss Ivy. Okay. All right then. Okay. I'm not sure if Auntie she's breaking up. Auntie, I'm gonna have to drop the phone. Mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? Right now it's 10:17. I will I'll come back at 11. I guess.
Gonna be in the bed.
Well, I'm saying 11 now. Like it's 10:17 now. Are you really going out? You don't want to DoorDash yet?
I'm at the store now.
Not at the store already.
That's probably where all the noise coming from. That's the store.
Okay.
I told y'all blame Delta 13. She the one made me go get the wine. Now you sound clear. Oh, that's the wind. You know it's windy. That was wind? Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay. I do have a Patreon. I have not set it up yet with this, but I do have my website. This will be on the website. I'm excited about it. This is a whole new venture for me, so I'm excited. I'm really excited. So this is Candid ConvoZ, and also there's Candid Conversations. We do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 12 Eastern Standard Time. Auntie, I love you dearly. Can you at least mute your phone? Because the playback is going to be crazy. I'm gonna have to drop her. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break. And if you all want us to come back, we'll come back. I guess.
No, go ahead.
And I have to stretch anyway. So, okay, so we will return. Thank you so much. Wait, hold on. We need some men in the male point of view. I will try to get someone. It's work night, everybody. Now, I know we have a lot of retirees on here. Okay, so I'm going to let everyone go. I'm going to come back at 11 Eastern Standard Time. That'll give me about 30 to 40 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in to Candid ConvoZ Part 2 if you're joining us on Instagram, but the entire stream on Facebook and YouTube. And I'll try to bring my TikTok on to this as well. Okay. Thank you so much. Love one another. And we'll talk soon. Y'all say bye.